Okay, this is about simplifying radicals. First, you identify, is this a perfect square? And it is not a perfect square. You could figure that out by coming over here. And in the keypad, you use the radical symbol and you type in 108. And oh, it did not come out to an integer, so it's not a perfect square. So we want to figure out if there are maybe some perfect squares that are factors of 108. And so you can make a list of your perfect squares. That's definitely where you should start. Maybe you have them memorized. That would be good. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, and then 121, 144. We could just stop there. 108, okay, we want to know what of these numbers could be factors of 108. So what I do is I come over here and I say y is equal to 108 divided by x. Okay, so it puts something on the graph. Don't really worry about what's on the graph right now. This is what you should have, and you want to change to a table. So you're going to come up here to the cogwheel and hit table. And now you're going to look down this list right here, and you're looking for numbers that are perfect squares. So 108, not a perfect square, 54. So you're comparing it to this list that you have over here. And so I want to keep going with my list. And so as you come down, boom, right there, 36, that is a perfect square. And its match is 3. So 3 times 36 equals 108. That's what this table is telling us. So now we can break this down to 3 and 36. This is the same as this, so we haven't done anything wrong mathematically. Then 36 is a perfect square, so it can come out from under the radical symbol. And what is it once it comes out? It's a 6. Okay, because the root of 36 is 6. And so then we've simplified this problem. Okay, that you might have problems that are with variables, or you might have problems that are cubes. So let's go down to one of those examples. Oh, and you also might have a number on the outside, but okay, here's, this is a good one because it has a variable with it. So I come over here, and again, I've got to know my perfect squares. If you don't know your perfect squares by heart, then you should make a list of them. And you can do that in Desmos. Y is equal to x. And then I'm doing Shift 6 to put up that square. And then I'm going to hit the cogwheel and table. And then this is going to be a list of my perfect squares all the way down. You see that is created for you. Okay, and you want to know a number that, we know that 72 is not a perfect square. It's not here in our list of perfect squares. But what number can we divide out of 72 that is a perfect square? And not just what number could we divide out, but it has to be the greatest perfect square. So hopefully you know these by heart. If you don't know them by heart, then write them down on a piece of paper. And so now we're going to look for y is equal to 72 divided by x, cogwheel, table, and then we come down this list and up, boom, 36 again, 36 and 2. Now you might have looked at 72 and go, hey, I think that's divisible like 8 and 9. And 9 is a perfect square, but see, it wouldn't have been the biggest one. So 36 and 2. And then what do we do with these? Okay, so that just means x to the third means x times x times x. And all of these things are being multiplied together. So 36, the reason why it can come out and be a 6 is it's really 6 times 6, okay? So when you have a pair of 6s, they come out and become 1 6. So this is all going to come out, right? And it's going to be 6. So same thing with variables. You're looking for pairs of x's. When this pair comes out, it's just 1x. And then whatever we had to leave behind is still under the radical. Okay, that's simplified. And let's see if there's a cube in here. No cubes. Okay, so that's good enough, I guess.